Hey everybody, it's Mark Ruggiero, Clark Commando 1983. This is going to be my Third Reich After Action Report, 4th edition, and it will be the spring 1940 term. We'll at least try to get through the Germans. Well, we'll get through the Germans. That's my goal. Cancer's been really messing with me, so sorry for the delay. I had an opportunity, or I had a couple requests to try to change the camera angle, and I'm a little bit cramped in my game room. So I know it's upside down. This is the best I can do because I'm going to be sitting on the other side. Hopefully it works. And give me your feedback. If you like the video, please like, please subscribe. If you don't, well, what can I say? But I'd like some feedback on how this works, this angle. I know the videos are a little bit long. So that being said, let's go. So we already did the year start sequence for 1940. And I'll give you the starting BRPs for each country. And then we'll kick off the spring term. So I've noted before, I've played this in 30 years, so play will not be ideal. The goal of my video is just to show you the rules, show you how the game works, and I have some fun playing. Got my fun little pointer here, which I don't know, I might use. But, all right. So, like I said, spring 1940, we got Germany after strategic warfare builds, and everything looks like we have, oh boy, it's already got bumped, didn't it? Let's see, 290, is that right? Let's see here, start 150. 40, no, looks like we have 217, should be. Oh my God, I can't even read my own damn writing. 105, oh, 210, there we go. All right, figured that out. So Germany has 210 BRPs left after doing the year start sequence, which noted in the last video in 40, there's no growth, but you do get to take leftovers, multiply it times the growth rate, and add it to your total. So the 210 is after the strategic warfare builds, looks like. And I take that back. Geez, come on, Mark, with the program. Yep, all right, sorry, these got bumped around a little bit. We're actually at, Germany is at 190, not 210, after a strategic warfare build. Okay, all right, so Germany's at 190. You can't see it, but I keep a paper record. Italy has 81 BRPs. France has 108. Britain has 113 after strategic warfare builds, and Russia's at 120. All right, so we did the year start sequence, did strategic warfare. We determined our spending limits. So the game turn, allies could play variant 8 and 9. Normally the variants would be hidden, but the Allies have number 10, which has to do with Russian winter, I believe. So that's not going to impact right now. No winter die roll. And what I like about the 4th edition rules, I mean, I said this multiple times, that's really nice, is that you can print out from Board Game Geek for the 4th edition. Sequence of play has rules references next to each step. So determine the player turn order. you basically add, you don't get to count Russia until they're in the war, or the United States, obviously. So you add France with 108, plus Britain's 113, gives them a total of 221. The Axis, even if Italy's neutral, which they're not, if you remember, we declared war last turn. Get to add Germany 190 plus 81, so much above the Allies, so the Axis are going to continue to go first. There's no Axis variance to play because we played the Italy one in 39. Declarations of war. Now, my builds were not ideal, so I don't know how the offensive in the West is going to go. And I'm actually, let me look here. I even set up to invade Norway. I haven't looked. So let's look. I don't even know if I built the airborne. I got my 2 fleets in air there. No airborne, so I'm not set up to invade Norway yet. Oh boy, where is the airborne? Let's see here. There it is. Yeah. So like I said, play's not ideal. So Germany will pay for a declaration of war on Belgium and Luxembourg. So it's going to cost 20, 10 each for each minor country. That's declaration of war. Excuse me. And then we're going to spend 15 for an offensive option in the West. So 190, 170, 160. So we have 155 left. All right. Let's see here. Excuse me. I got to look up one rule here really quick. Excuse me. I'll look up BRP spending limits. See if I can't remember if that counts against the spending limit or not. So we'll just look it up real quick. It's Rule 11 in the 4th edition rule book. Let's see what it says. The only reason I'm thinking of it now is just because that's how my brain works. I just want to know. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, okay, it looks like everything counts. So, all right. That'll come in the, that will come into effect in the, will impact my construction. So at the end of the term. So we're going to place the forces of newly attacked miners. Of course, Luxembourg doesn't have any. Netherlands gets, let's see, they get a 2-3 and a 1-factor air unit. So we'll place that. You have to put at least 1 unit in the capital. Netherlands, pretty easy. Yeah, Belgium was already conquered in the winter last turn. So, oh my God, I get this backwards. We're declaring war on Belgium. Duh. Okay, see? Chemo brain. All right, Belgium gets 3 1-3s. 2, 3. Then you get a 2-3 and 1-factor air. So we'll do a 1-3 and a 2-3 in the air. We're gonna go in Brussels. All right, and then the remaining 2 1-3s we'll do 1 in Antwerp and I guess we'll do 1 in this hex here in southern Belgium. I don't know, maybe they both should go in Antwerp. So, yeah, we'll do both of that now. Try to protect the French a little bit for a little bit longer. No idea if that's going to work. All right. So option selections. If you look, you might not be able to see the British and North Africa have a 5-4 air, 3-4 infantry, 4-5 armor, 3-4. The 5 factors. Italians are pretty weak. Guess we could strategically redeploy later from here. I want to get some more troops down into Africa. Excuse me, I got some stuff up there against Yugoslavia, no idea why. Let's see here. Italy, we'll do. Let's see, what if I did, let's see, 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, no. Yeah, we'll do an attrition in the med. And we'll do with Italy, I don't want to spend the 15 BRPs to join the offensive. Germany in the west, they'll take a pass. Excuse me. Oh boy, fucking cancer. All right. I'm gonna look up one thing here. I'm gonna look up Rule 12.22. This is what happens when you don't play for a while. Apologize for the delay. Let's see here. Options. So attritions are limited. Since Germany is taking an offensive in the West, Italy, it's not an option to do an attrition. Take an offensive naval mission if you do an offensive. So it looks like my only option with Italy on the Western Front is take a pass, so we'll do that. I guess we'll do an attrition in the med. Eastern Front doesn't matter right now. And I want to look up, see if 29312. I'm curious if I can do. Okay, you can't do sea transport. Okay, we'll wait till the strategic redeployment. All right, so back to the sequence of play. So we selected our options. There's no independent miners. I want to make a note for you. Forgot which rule it is exactly. It's under the minor nations. In case you don't know, which the only intervention that a major power can do on the initial turn of attack is naval interception. So like the Brits and French can't lend air support to Belgium, anything like that. So just wanted to let you know that. So the next up, voluntary destruction of units. We don't have any of that. And then we will do the movement phase. So the first thing you do is movement of fleets. If you want to rebase any fleets, I don't have any of that. Then you do interceptions. You would do your designation of supply. I don't need to, because in this game, I believe Tobruk and Tripoli are supply sources. In the med, like the Suez is for the Brits. Let's see here. Movement of air and ground units. All right. Well, we're going to stage this Italian air here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll go to here to in preparation for a strategic redeployment, which will be able to hop to Messina, Tripoli, etc. Just go ahead and do this just for GPs. And we're going to leave these guys as is in Africa for now. Yeah, well, let's see. How about, I'll move this guy up to here. Hopefully that's a good idea. We'll see. Brits don't have more than one armor, so even if they attack, they can't exploit. At least right now. Okay, let's see what Germany wants to do. Well, we're going to get our air positioned. Let's see here. We're going to take 5 air, go down to here. Now remember, the basing is 5, and there's 2 cities here, Essen and Cologne. So I can get 10 air factors there. You can stage up to 8 hexes. No, these guys were out of position. That's for sure. If we come down 1, 2, 3. Come to there. Stage under there. And Bonn. Stage 5 to there. At 5 in Stuttgart. Stuttgart? No, Frankfurt. Really don't want to use up an air base. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we did that. Let's move our ground. So like I said, I'm kind of screwed. I really didn't do my build very well. I don't have a whole bunch here. Now let's see. So defending, we've got to make sure we take out Brussels. We're going to have 6. 6. If we want to exploit 10, we'll be able to throw in some air later. Let's see. No, I'm going to go into Luxembourg. And we'll be able to build here because there's no French Zocs here. 1, 2, 3. All right, now we'll leave that there for now. 2 armor there. 3, 4. Okay. Okay. So we're looking pretty good, I think. For what we have, I really kind of screwed up. Got my 20 factors, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 in the east. That's the required garrison. Get the Italians where I want them. All right, so let's fly. We're going to do some movement. Let's see here. Combat, attrition combat. Let's just do the attrition and the med. So attrition is pretty easy. You look at who's in contact. You have 5 Italian factors. You know, 1 die on the 1 to 10 table. And we get a 6, so the Brits don't take any losses. You look on the table here, there's a whole process in the rule book, but basically on 1 or 2, they would have had to kill 1 corps on this front. Must have bumped the board here. There we go. All right. Now we're going to fly air missions. So we're going to break up. Let's see if I get enough counters to do that. 2, oh, here we go. There's a 2 factor. So we're going to break that 3 factors up. Let me clip this guy. I'm a clipper, so 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So there we go. So you can make change with your air. I'm going to take this 3 factor off, put it over here on the side, and we're going to replace it with a 2 factor and a 3. You're limited to the counter mix. And we're going to counter air with 1 factor. The Belgian air, can't reach the French air. Don't really feel like counter airing any of the Brits. So we're going to roll 4 dice. Or is it 4? No, 2 dice. Oh, shit. Oh my God. Keep thinking of, I play a lot of GMT World at War, so kind of mix the rules up a little bit. You roll 1 die for each side. There's no larger size modifier. The nationality modifiers are Germany 0, but the minors are -2. So the German roll, which will be the red, will have no modifier, and the white die will be -2. And so 4 to 1 is the fly the 1. Germany took no losses. And if we can get this off here, you flip the air because it's been used, and the Belgian air dies. All right. Put this back over here. So Belgium was defending with 6. I'm going to fly offensive air support first, I believe. No, defensive air, but there is no defensive air. Let's see. Attacker announces. So I would announce my offensive air first. So I have 6. I'm attacking with 10. So I want to do at least 18. So let's fly here. 5. That's 15. 16, 17. And we'll go ahead and break, we're going to break down here. Break this guy down. I get 17. So I need a 1 and a 4. There's any 4s. There's 2s. Looks like there's no 4s. That's interesting. All right. So there's no partial 4-factor counters in the counter mix. But we have a 3 and a 1, so that'll work. There are 3. No, I need 1 more factor. So I'll have to do these 2 2s. Kind of interesting being limited to the counter mix. I wonder what the design decision of that was or why. But anyways. With my counters. I appreciate you guys that are watching this. Helps my actually helps my cancer therapy. Helps me stay positive to know that I can, when I'm feeling good, I can come play a game and share my love of wargaming with you guys. And I'm enjoying doing this. Like I said at the beginning, I don't know how far I'll get. I'd like to get to like 43 or something where it gets, at least gets a little interesting, right? All right. So fly the factor here. That's going to give me my required, like I said, I got 10, 11, 12, 13. Did I do math right? 18 to 6. These are going to go back here. So 18 to 6, I got a 3 to 1. I'm not going to attack the French right now. I'm going to wait till exploitation. So we'll just, no, let's get the old Avalon Hill die in here, right? All right. So I believe you can see the die rolls, hopefully. So we're doing an offensive option. Where's the CRT? Here we go over here. So we're going to be on the 3 to 1 table. 18 to 6. And we get a 1. Ugh, full exchange. All right, man, this whole costly for Germany, I'll tell you. Let's see here. So let's pull the air off for a second. And see how we want to take our 6 factors. Well, I know how we're going to take our 6 factors. So we're going to lose 233 infantry units for 6. Exchange result is the smaller side dies and the larger side has to eliminate at least an equal amount based on the defensive modifier. So it is 6. So we'll fly back to base here. There, you don't necessarily have to go back to the same base, but I'm going to. All right. Let's go there. And consolidate, because it's now 3 factors again. Okay. And this other guy goes back to, where did he fly out of? I forgot already. Dang it. Oh, Lord. Fucking chemo brain, I'll tell you. Chemo brain sucks. 4, 5. Oops. 6. Whoops. Son of a beeper. Sorry, guys. It's really, I'm weak. All right. So, yeah, it's going to go there. Show these guys. I think he flew out. Really doesn't matter. You can read, I don't know why he's over here. I'm going to put him in Frankfurt. All right. So, and blew those because we had the armor left here. All right. So the armor is going to advance. That creates a breakthrough hex. And then we're going to advance the exploiting armor. Face them this way. In Third Reich, there's no exploiting armor. Oops. Markers. So just do it that way, the old-fashioned way. And anybody that was in or adjacent to the attacking units, the armor can be exploiting. So far we have 2. And we're going to end up with 4 armor units. Let's see. All right. All right, so 4 exploiting armor units. And we're also got this air available. So let's look at the sequence of play, make sure I'm not missing anything. There's no bridgehead markers, no seaborne invasions. Now we would do exploitation movement. There won't be any. Let's see here. Okay. So now we're going to see what's interesting is when I looked, and if I missed it, please give me a rules reference and correct me. But this is where I kind of confuse the games a little bit sometimes. But it appears in exploitation, the infantry still defend at full. In World at War, they actually suffer a -1 to their DM, so instead of being doubled, it would just be singled, unless they're in a strategic hex or capital. But I digress, because we're not playing World at War. So I think the other thing is you got to make sure you're in stacking limits at the end, or we're going to lose units. So hopefully I didn't screw up here. And everybody can attack out. So we have 4 units we're going to get to attack with. I'm going to put off to the side here. So this hex defends at 8. And this hex will defend at 8. Both have 2, 2, 3 infantry with a potential of 1, 2, 3, 4. It's some defensive air support. Ideally, I want to get an armor unit in here, so I get a Zoc here that'll isolate this guy. These Belgian units, I believe, go away at the end of the turn. So if I attack with 2 armor units here and 2 here, that's 8. That's 1 to 1. I have 5, 10. Let's see, I can get my air here. 15, 20, 5, 10, 15. All right, 24. So I will fly. Let's see if I can break these guys down. So counter tray limit is really irritating. There's just not enough substitute markers. Anyways, going by the rules, so we're good. Yeah, let's see if we need to. What I want to do is on your ground support, you can only fly up to 3 times with the, I believe the Defender is that correct? Let's look. Let's look it up. Yeah. All right, offensive air support. Offensive air. Not there. Air warfare, rule 28. Huh. No, looks like it's not in the index, so let's see, air warfare 28. Excuse me. It's rule 29. Defensive air. Ground support. Never exceed 3 times the total ground factors attacking that hex. Okay, well, that's fine. So I have 8 attacking against 8. That's 1 to 1. So we want to try to fly. Oh boy, it's not good, is it, guys? We're going to go with 8. See what we can break down into. Go with okay. Where'd my tweezers go? There we go. All right. So let's see. 2, 3, and a 1. So we're going to take these 4 off. We're just doing this the old-fashioned way. I'm going to put 4 back in the form of a 1. Let me clip this guy. Let me clip both of these because that's all that's left. I gotta tell you, I used to not clip counters way back when, and there's just a piece of me. I just can't play a game now without clipping my counters. What I usually do too is I'll clip counters like as I play and set up, so you can always tell how far I got in the game. And I use one of these. I don't remember if it's the 2mm. I believe it's 2mm because I do pretty minimalistic clipping. So. All right, I'll put the 3, that gives me 5, so we're going to fly, we're going to go ahead and fly, leave this guy up for now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, so this is going to be a 2 to 1, these are both going to be a little risky, but what can I say, 5, I'm going to break down. I used all the breakdown markers, didn't I? Dang, it really limits you, don't they? All right, well, anyway, so 5. I guess we'll have to use 10 factors. All right, well, that's the rules. Give me 1 there. All right, and don't forget, so 2 of these armor are attacking here and 2 here. So for our exploitation attacks, that gives us, let's see, 5. I'm going to put the air back just for, I have to take losses. Oh, shit. I'm making a mess, Mark. Come on. I'm so OCD with this stuff, aren't I? Here. Off there. Oops. Flip that over. Everything's interesting is all this air stays flipped even through the Allied turn. World at War, you get to reorganize. All right, so 2 armor plus 8, so 2 to 1 here on this hex. And roll the dice, 1, 6. Come on, baby. Oh my God, another 1. A full exchange. Oh, just ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. So, eliminate the 8. That's going to be costly. So, I'll lose the armor unit. It's 4. We'll advance the other armor unit in. And then we're going to have to lose 4 factors of air, which totally sucks. Let me see, 3, 4. All right. That was ugly. That was 2 1s in a row, if you're counting. I'm not. Oh, here's some more change over here. I forgot about these guys. Oh, I gotta tell you, I don't recommend cancer to anybody, guys. It's a real bitch. But things are heading the right way. I'll find out at the end of the month if I'm able to get my Whipple surgery or not. And if not, regardless, they're going to give me a month off to regain my strength. Look at that. Let's fix this. What a mess. Okay. All right. Well, we got a 2 to 1 here. So let's see what I get there. Come on. A 5. There we go. It's more like it. So a big D. So, all right. That went well. So we're going to fly this guy and this guy back to base. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we're going to eliminate the 2 French infantry. And we will advance. Yeah, and exploiting armors in supply till the beginning of their own next turn. So I'm going to go ahead and advance into there. All right, there we go. All right. So there you go. That's at the end of the exploitation, which we could have done airdrops. Now we remove units for any conquered major or minor countries. And of course, those hexes will now be controlled by the Germans, even though they're empty. One thing I like to do just to make sure I didn't screw up my area. 5, 8, should have 20 total in the game. No, 25. Yeah. 2, 6, 30. Duh. All right. So 5, 15, 18, 19, 24. So that means I should have 6 factors over here in the builds for 30. We'll fix that. That was expensive, boy. Let me tell you. All right. And like I said, I like to just do that with the air just to make sure I didn't screw up my chain, screw myself, or add back in too many. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm not going to walk through the whole, I'm not going to walk through the whole sequence of play. Hopefully I'm speaking clearly, because part of my cancer is, people have told me, like, I think I'm speaking clearly and I'm mumbling. So hopefully I'm not mumbling. There's no Vichy. So now we're going to go to unit construction for the Axis. All right, so let's do Italy first because they're in pretty good shape. They've got a fleet, 3 factors of air they could build, and 2 armor. So, and their spending limit is 40. And I want to try to make sure I maintain the initiative, and Germany's going to spend a lot. So, let's see, Allies 109. If they don't spend anything, right now they have 109 plus 113. They're going to spend some money unless they're dumb. 12, that would be 222. And right now, even before I spend anything, the Axis 155 plus 108, 263. Okay. Well, Italy is going to build 2 armor. That's 8. And they're spending one that's 40. They're going to build back their 3 factors of air. And that's 9, I believe. There's unit construction costs right here. Yeah, 3 BRPs per factor. That's 9 plus 8 is 17. And do I have enough to build the fleet? No. So that makes that an easy decision. So they're going to rebuild the 225 armors they have. And they're going to rebuild 3 factors of their air. Then get their air back up to full strength. And replace those units. In a home country, not in a zone of control of an enemy unit. It's going to be fairly easy to do. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. We're going to do a little mulligan here. We're going to take these 2 3s off. And we'll put them in Naples for now. We did that in the movement phase. I'm cheating. And then we're going to take, gotta be careful. I'm going to take the 2-5 armor, put them here. So ready, I'm going to SR them to Africa. And then Messina, we'll place, actually in Syracuse, we'll place the 3 factors of air that we built. Germany, let's see, that was 17 BRPs. So we're going to do minus 17 from 81. It's going to leave Italy with, let's see, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17. So there's going to leave them with grand total of 64 BRPs left, available for the summer turn. Now, Germany has a spending limit of 105, but they've already spent 35. They are in desperate need of some troops. So I feel like I gotta build the air back. Let's see, we spent, what did I say? Let's get the calculator. Calculator helps my chemo brain, so. All right, we spent 35. And then we just spent 18. That's 18 for the air. We're going to build the airborne unit so we can invade Norway. Where'd the airborne unit go? Okay, come on, Mark. It's here, I know that. Oh boy, okay. Son of a bitch. 2, 2, get these infantry out of the way. These off to the side so I can clean my mess up here. Just a mess. I'm not used to this. I'm pretty OCD. I've been thinking about, next step I'm going to do Guns of August, and then after that, put a poll out. I actually don't know what I'm going to do. If I get time, I might play World in Flames. I don't know. I haven't played World in Flames in a while. All right. Where is my airborne unit? This really sucks. I had it in front of me a minute ago. We're going to build it. I'll find it. So you don't have to watch me find it. That's going to cost me 9. Whoops. 35. Spent 18 in there. Equals plus 9 for the airborne. Okay, so I'm at 62. Need some armor. Yeah, I'm sure I blew these, let's see, 1, 2, 4, can I build all my armor? 5, 6, I don't think so. I've spent 27 so far for builds, and a total of 62. 18, 9 is 27, and we can do 110, so 62. So let's see, 1 would be 8 more, would be 70, 78, 86, 94. Yeah, we're stopped there. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 armor, so 16, so plus 32. Is 94. And then we're going to spend, well, we'll see. 1, 2, airborne. There's the airborne. All right. 2, so it's 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 102, because we're going to build the rest out in replacements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Okay. So I spent 35 of 20 on declarations of war, 15 on offensive option, spent 8 to build the replacements, 9 to build the airborne, 18 to rebuild my air, and then 32 to rebuild my armor. 67 in builds. Germany's not going to do very well in this game, I don't think, because of my poor play, but it's okay. So that leaves me with a whole 88 BRPs. Ouch, that hurts. That's really, could potentially give the Allies a double turn if they can do something with it. I don't know. That's a different question. So let's place these builds. So in preparation for the war in Denmark, we will place the airborne in Hamburg with air. We will place I rebuilt all my air. What am I doing wrong with my math? Let's see. 5, 6, 16, 21, 26, okay, 29, 30. All right, we're good. And place the wind factor here, these guys. Okay. And then the armor. I already conquered Denmark. What am I thinking? All right, armor. Now let's do the replacements first. Okay, replacements. Whoops. Should have 8 here. We're going to do this. We're going to go 1 here. 1 here. 2. Another 1 here. 2 in Frankfurt. We'll put 2 in Berlin. And we'll put 1. It's beat checks, I guess. What the hell? I don't know. Let's put 1 in here. East front. Get pre-prepared, right? And then my armor, I'm going to need it against France. Yeah, I'm going to need some infantry up there, aren't I? Oh boy. No. I'll put 2 armor here. Yeah, my builds are poor. My this is not a very well played game, guys. So just keep that in mind. It has been a while, and the rules are different than what I'm used to. Okay, so I placed my builds. And then we're going to go to strategic redeployments, which numbers are on the 4th pool cards. Italy can do 5 moves. And Germany can do 9. There are things that impact that, but I'm not going to go into that right now. 16. Okay, we're almost done here. Let's look up Rule 16. I need to refresh a little bit. All right. So it's just going to stop from SRing any of those German infantry away. Could gamble and strip the Western Front, but I'm not going to do that. I may have totally blown the invasion of Norway, by the way. So we'll see what happens. I'll review the rules offline. I got to do the Allied turn offline. But you can't start, end, or move adjacent enemy units. You can see escort. So I don't think the, well, let's see here. So the first thing we'll do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you can stage This is one of Italy's 5. So they'll go to there with their air. Let's put the change over here. Put the 5 there. All right. Oh, excuse me. And then we'll go ahead and hop this here. That's 2. And Eric, you can do 8. And you can go hop from base to base. So basically go here, Syracuse, and make it to Benghazi, and then there. All right. Then I have to sea escort these guys. And we want to stay outside of this 1 factor over there. I think we take a straight shot to Tobruk. The Allies can try to intercept. Got 6 factors here, so I don't think I want to. We do have Gibraltar. We have 2 fleets in Gibraltar. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 22 hexes. That would be a 50-50 shot. I don't think that's favorable, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to escort with, well, let's see. Let's say I risk it and I escort with 3 of the Italian fleets. So I want to leave some capability. And they try to intercept here. 2 fleets, so they need a 1, 2, or 3. And they get a 2, so they successfully intercept. Okay. That's interesting. I could counter-intercept with the 8, but I'm not going to. Okay, so we're going to do we'll have a naval combat. All right. I think that's all right here on the chart. Let's see here. So I have, the Italians have 27 to 18. So that's a 1.5 to 1 advantage. So that's a +1 for size differential. Then we apply the nationality DRM. So for Italy, it's -2. So +1, so it's -1. Oh wait, if battle in or south of row N, -1. Okay, so -1. Okay, because I'm south of row N, I'm in the med, so -1. So the net die roll modifiers will be, Britain will have a +1, and Italy will be straight up. Let's bust out the red and white die. Red die is the axis. Okay, so 5 to 4. So it looks like Italy. Yeah, that sucks. See, you have enough? Yeah, I'll still have enough. Carry. So this 9-factor fleet. Put off to the side over here. And I'm going to get an 8-factor back. Let's see, the thing I don't know is, can I do a round 2 or did I get sent back to base? That's the thing I don't know. I mean, technically, the Italians just lost. And they may have lost more than 1 factor, right? So I gotta look that up because their fleet's so big. So let's see. Right now, let's put this here. And let's go resolve these questions really quick. quickly as we can. So, you want to know naval combat, and then are there multiple rounds or just one round? Alright, let's see here. Looking in the good old index, 29.71. Okay, so we're going to go to rule 29.71. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to multiply the losses. I'm actually going to lose 3. And the Brits are going to lose 1 because they lose half rounded down. And there is no multiple rounds of combat. I just lose. Okay, well, the Italians suck. So, okay, ha ha ha. All right. So I'm actually going to lose 3 naval factors. So this is going to go down to a 6. And then I got to make some change here. You can do that. And you can't rebuild partial fleets. So until I get 9 factors of losses, there's no rebuilding. Currently have 4 total losses. So, all right, get that off to the side, get this off to the side. All right, so I get the 6, so that's correct. You guys are going to go back to base, don't get to reinforce Africa. So that was, good for the Brits. Maybe I was a little too conservative, thinking I shouldn't do that. So we go here. If you guys are enjoying this, let me know. If it's too boring and not cool, let me know. Obviously, if you watch this far, I don't think you're bored. At least I hope not. But anyways, all right, so we're going to do that. See if I can do this without flicking all the units everywhere. I gotta tell you, this cancer shit, man, fucking just messes you up. All right, and then the Brits have to lose a factor. So their total naval losses are going to go up to 3. This fleet's going to get set off to the side. And they're going to get an 8, put in with this 9. These guys are going to go back to Gibraltar and flip. They were used. I'll say there's an elegant simplicity to this compared to World at War, but World at War gives you so many more options. All right, well, that's, I believe, concludes the Axis part of the spring 1940 turn. So next up, Allied. I'm making a note to myself because it won't happen tonight. It's like 2 in the morning here, I think. So start Allied spring turn. I do want to thank you guys that stuck this out, for joining me. Absolutely helps me with my chemo. I got 1 more treatment. And then we find out. I get a CT scan and meet with the oncologist, and it's all towards the end of the month. Find out what my next steps are, and it's either going to be the hoped for Whipple surgery, or more chemo, and then I'll go to a once-a-week schedule, which will be really bad. But I'm going to keep staying positive, do what I can while I'm here. Thank you so much for joining me. And yeah, until next time, next video, yeah, we'll see you then. Have a great day. Game on. War game forever.